Hello everyone, in this video I'm going to be explaining the income and expenses spreadsheet for Momo's Wellness House. First of all, this is a monthly spreadsheet where you can count your income and expenses for a full month, but that doesn't mean you can use it for only 1 month. You can just duplicate the page from here and change the date by clicking twice, changing to any month, and that will be another full month set for you. So you can choose you can use it for how many months you want and for the full year. So now that we got this clear, let's explain it. First of all, we got here the date. By clicking twice, you can change the date to any month you want and put it on a random day, and it will show you just the month and the year. Second of all, there's a point I want to get clear. Every bar here that is in gray, that means it's a bar that you cannot change manually, and it will be a bar that changes automatically. So just that we have this clear. Let's start here with the income summary. You got the income sources. I got here a few for just examples, and for every income source you can put the expected amount. So for example, I put here 200. It will show me in dollars. Of course, you can change the currency, but for now I'm having it in dollars. It will show you here that the actual amount you got is 0 because you inserted nothing for now. And it will show you in this bar the difference. So because the actual is 0 and the expected is 200, so the difference is in minus. Alright, that means you didn't get this much money, the expected money. All right, so I hope this bar is clear for now. Now, okay, how to insert how much you got here in the income transactions. First of all, you can put the income source, for example, job, and I actually got my 200. This is the amount. It will show you also in dollars. You see here, when we go back to the summary, the expected is 200, the actual is 200, so the difference is 0. So that's amazing. All right, what else we have in the income transaction? We have the day. You can put just the number of the day, and it will show you here in full date, the day and the month and the date. All right. This is of course optional, but it is nicer to know when you got this amount of transaction. So here we're done with the income. What about the expenses? It is the same. We got the expense categories. I put here a few for examples, and what you will do is you have a section for the budget you're expecting for this category. I'm gonna put it also at 200 here for clothing. The actual, you spent nothing, so the difference is in green here. Why? Because you spent less than what you should have spent, so that's a good sign. So when it's in green, that means it's good. When it's in blue, when it was here, that means it's not good, basically. So in this section up here, it will show you the how much difference in total, and it will show you how much actual in total and how much budget in total. The same section we got here, it will show you the total. All right, let's go to the income, or excuse me, the expense transaction. We got here the expense category. We can put any category, for example books, and or let me put that clothing, and the amount is 200. That means I spent 200 on clothing on the first day of the month. All right, it will show here in the summary that the budget you had is 200, the actual is 200, and it will show in total. In the income transaction, we got the total here, total amount you got. In the expense transaction, we got the total amount you spent. Now to the last point, which is the full summary. You show here the expected income in total. This is a manual bar you set for yourself. So for example, my expected amount for the month for income is 500. All right. So I'm expecting a 500, but I actually got only 200. So the difference is minus 300, which shows me in blue. That means I didn't reach my goal. The expense here, for example, I put just $33. The actual is 200, so I'm over my budget by 167. That is not good. Now this should be in blue. It will be changed in the version that you will get. But sorry, this is a mistake here. Alright, here it will count the amount left. The amount left that you expect. The amount left is 200 that you expect, but the actual is 0. You got 200 and you spent the 200. That means the amount left is 0. That means the difference is 200. It shows here also in blue. I didn't want to put it in red because it's too vulgar for me, so I put it in blue, but of course you can change that. Last thing we got is a bar chart. Is it called a bar chart? Yes. It shows you here the income and the expense, the expected amount and the actual amount. So this is all. It is honestly a very detailed and a very good way to keep track on your income and expenses. I hope this helps. You can find it in the description below in my shop, and thank you for watching.